Hello everyone, I have a very important announcement to make about the future of my current primary channel, BladeEdge86, and about my alternate channel, BladeEdge1776. Now before I get into the how and why, I'm going to get straight to the point. I'll no longer be posting political videos on BladeEdge86 and will from now on post all my political videos on BladeEdge1776. Now the political videos I've posted over the last few years will still remain on BladeEdge86 because there are so many of them and reposting them would take a ridiculous amount of time I just don't have. Now when I first started posting videos on YouTube, I posted under the name Obama Maniac, of course, for many reasons I will not get into in this video. My support of the aforementioned person I named the channel after evaporated, and I no longer wanted to be associated with him, so I shut that channel down and reposted some of what I felt were my best videos on BladeEdge86. So if you're wondering why I say this is Obama Maniac and a couple of my older videos, that's exactly why. Now, unlike my unfortunately named first channel, I will not, I repeat, not be deleting BladeEdge86, though I will use the BladeEdge86 channel to post videos about autism. Now, I've posted a few on BladeEdge86 already, and will soon make a playlist of those videos to make them a bit easier to find. Now, I have a mild form of autism called Asperger's. I was diagnosed at age 2, just shortly after I lost what little language I had. The doctor said I'd never get an IQ past 50, could turn into a vegetable any time, and recommended putting me in an institution. Now, to make a very long story short, that doctor was right about me having autism, but was very, very wrong about the severity of it. It took years and years of speech, language, and behavioral therapy until I eventually got to the point where I am now, where most people cannot even tell I have autism or had really any sort of problems like that. I graduated high school with a 3.8 GPA. I took some college classes, but I'm really kind of stuck right now because of the math requirements. I just have trouble getting past. And I've successfully held down a job where I've become one of the most well-respected employees for 5 years as of last September. I still have my share of challenges, and frankly, I've been in a rut for what feels like forever. Something really horrible happened last June that got me suspended and almost cost me my job. But because I have to protect myself, I can't really go into detail about what happened. I have a great deal of anger and resentment over what happened, but I'm very grateful to the people who looked out for me, and something good did come out of it. As horrible as it was, it really allowed me to reflect over the direction my life has taken over these last 5 years, and reminded me of what's really important, made me realize that I've been living someone else's life, and I've not been living up to my full potential, and it's time for me to take responsibility and make a change for the better. And that change, ladies and gentlemen, is for me to become a professional author. Now, I know it's not going to happen overnight, and I know that a book or two, even if they're successful, won't put me on easy street. And I'm not going to, I'm not just going to go quit my job tomorrow, but I have full confidence that I can and will be successful. I have experience with public speaking on the subject of autism in the past, and all my speeches have been very popular. One speech I made became so popular that I've received countless, dozens, maybe even hundreds of emails. I've seriously lost count from parents with questions. Now, I needed a little help from my mother to answer quite a few of them, but I did answer all of them. My plan is very, very simple. I was originally going to write my autobiography and make it a trilogy because, I have a lot to say. It's kind of hard to fit it all into one book. I've done research, and that research says that publishers are a bit more reluctant to give such a project a chance if you're a new author, if it's a series and all that. So I changed my plans. I'm still going to write my autobiography, but first I'm going to start out by writing a few self-help books about autism, about what I think about certain autism-related subjects, what worked for me, what didn't, what parents can do, what teachers and law enforcement can do, what individuals with autism themselves can do. And I'm eventually going to branch out into other subjects like politics and philosophy and possibly fiction. My goal in all this is eventually to make enough money to where I will no longer need a traditional job, because writing will be my job. And if I'm successful, I'll not only be helping myself, but could end up helping individuals with autism and their families. So, ladies and gentlemen, I really think this is a total win-win.